Hello, we're at the land here on Horseshoe Bend in Pennington Gap, Virginia. 27.8 surveyed acres for approximately 120. So we have the entryway here right off of Horseshoe Bend. So this is your driveway. Right up here, I'm going to try to point. So there's a little mowed line right here that the owner mows. That is the property line on this side. Once you walk up further, there is a 4-acre section that goes up to these trees up here at the top that does not go with the property. That is the only cutout. So everything else goes up behind that and over to the left. So we will walk up here. I'll show you this little shed, and then I'm going to get in my vehicle since it's a lot of land, and I'm going to drive around and just kind of show you. So this is newly built, just put up. They just used it to store their tractor under. Yeah, so just remember this bottom field over here is about 4 acres and does not go with the property. That mowed line is the property line. Okay, I'm gonna pause now, get in my vehicle, and we'll start driving. Okay, so I'm going to drive and try to do this at the same time and be as still as possible. So this is going up the property. Hope it's not too bumpy. So the land just goes up the further you go. It's a slight incline, so you don't have a steep driveway, but it goes up and you get more mountain views all the way around. So off to the left is a small field. They had a small garden section. On this side, according to the seller and the survey, it pretty much borders that fence line and connects to that neighbor's backyard. It will go all the way around into the trees. Seller told me there was approximately 8 to 10 acres of pasture, the rest of it being wooded in this middle section here. So now we're going up. Off to the right is that first field that does not go with the property. The tree line you see there then starts this property. Once we come up over here, we have a bunch more level pasture area. I do believe there's a dip down there in the middle. Everything else is fairly level and rolling. On this side, it connects to, there is a driveway that leads to a couple houses, so it just borders that. Alright, so the further we go around here, I'll try to turn around and show you some of the mountain views. Everything that I have videoed that we are driving on is the property. So the woods that starts back here are a part of the property. I can't drive back there. There are no trails. So this is the end of the pasture. Everything else would be wooded. So I will turn over here. There are some ATV trails that someone could explore on. Seller had started to make some. So we'll just drive the rest of the way around so you get all the view. Sorry for the bumpiness once again. I'm just kind of driving through this field. These would be your closest neighbors over here. Of course, depending where you put your house would determine how close they were. This is that little bit of dip on the property. I don't know how much you can see with the camera. Yeah, so I think that pretty much does it. I'll get to the top over here and show you one more piece, and then we will be done. And this is that tree line that separates the 4 acres from this one. All right, that is it. If you have other questions, let me know. My number is 276-346-6932.